well, that was actually a really nice corner. Took that one nice. I'm glad I nailed it in the lap, you know, fucking 3 laps to go, dead last, 2 seconds behind the guy in 42nd. Hello everybody and welcome back to NASCAR 14. Today I'm going to be racing at Pocono, and as you might have seen last time we were at Pocono, things did not go well. I'm semi-predicting the same outcome as the last race. So a little bit of information before we go on. I'm using Jeff Gordon's car, as you can see. He won the most previous race, and I have decided to turn the difficulty down to 70%, and I decided not to qualify. I'm really bad at Pocono. I don't know why. I can't get it. I ran it for a good hour before this, and I can't seem to get the track down. So what I decided to do is I put the difficulty at 70, what they're typically at 80, and I'm going to not qualify. So I'll be in the back of the pack. I'm going to kind of take my time in the back and kind of try to be a little bit patient, wait for the pack to thin out a little bit, and then slowly start to make my way up through the pack and hopefully not wreck. I mean, we'll see. Pocono, I'm just not good at it, so it's going to be an interesting race. So a couple things. I want to say thank you to you guys for watching these videos, and also thank you just for being so awesome. In the last video I mentioned that my AC was running because it was so hot. Kind of the same situation. It's another really hot day here. This entire week has been in the 90s, 90, 95 plus. So AC has pretty much been running all day. So it's running again, and you guys were just so awesome about me running my AC, telling me just to, you know, do what I have to do to be comfortable and everything, and that's great. I typically sit here in an extremely hot room, 80 plus degrees, and just cook myself while recording. So I appreciate all of you. And when I was listening back on editing, you couldn't really hear it over the engine sound, so I appreciate all you being just so awesome about that. So I'm running a new setup that was given to Jeff. He commented on the last video, and Jeff contacted him, and then he sent it over to me by Aaron Kirkener. Oh God, I totally forgot the last one. I can't remember. Aaron Knickers, something like that. Knickers, something with a K and another K and an I and an N and an E and an S. You know who you are. Terribly apologize for my shitty memory. But yeah, so I'm trying out his setup this race, and we'll see how we do. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get out on the track. Alright, so we are starting all the way in the back of the pack, and we will see what we can do. I'm hoping that, because I'm so bad at this track, I kind of need my own line. It's really hard for me to run in the middle of the pack. So I'm kind of thinking that what I can do is I can kind of wait in the back. I'll let the pack thin out a bit, and then I'll start working my way up through it. That way I don't get in somebody's way. I don't wreck somebody that, you know, one of the AIs or anything like that. So that's my thought process behind it. That was a terrible corner. As you can see, I am terrible at this track. I don't know why. I mean, I think I'm a pretty good racer overall when it comes to just typical racing games. But this track defeats me. This track defeats me, and it's just, I don't know why. It just really defeats me. Okay, we got a big run there. I'm going to start braking. Just to kind of try to not do what I'm doing currently, which is be just god-awful. So I do apologize for everyone that has to watch this. It's going to be bad. It's going to be a bad race. Calling it now. So, but I think you know by now. Okay. The car. No.
The leader is 4 seconds in front.
The car bottomed out, and we ran up into the wall there. There's a bit of an issue with this current setup is it does seem to bottom out in corner 1, which does kind of throw me off, but it seems to be good in all the other corners. Just one, the car bottoms out a bit. So It's probably just string strength or something like that, but overall, it's in the other corners, it's a nice setup. So, I got to admit though, I started to practice at Watkins Glen because I guess I looked at the schedule wrong, or I don't know, but I swear we were going to be at Watkins Glen. So I went over and started practicing at Watkins Glen, and then Jeff called me, and I was talking with Jeff, and he was like, nope, we're at Pocono. And I was like, no, not Pocono. I'm terrible at Pocono. I can't wait for Watkins Glen, though, because I'm amazing at Watkins Glen. So I can't wait for that. And I can't wait for this to be over, to be honest. I'm just bad. I don't know what it is. I know a lot of you say that they downshift, but the setup is not really meant for downshifting. You don't really, I mean, I guess I technically could downshift, but look, I got like nowhere to go when I downshift. I downshift right into 9500 and I got to shift back up again. So I can't really downshift. They're only at 70%, they're blowing me away. Oh, that's bad. Oh, okay. This is just a race against myself. This is what this is going to be for these laps. It's a race against myself. I don't know. I can't get the track. I don't know why. My brain does not get this track. And it happens. I mean, for some reason I get Watkins Glen, don't get this one. I just don't get it. It's mainly corner 1. I don't get corner 1. I get all these other ones, but not 1. So the pack is thinned out a little bit, so hopefully if I can catch back up, I can try to start working my way through the pack. One thing I've noticed about this corner, if you come up here, you can kind of ride it out a little bit. You got to give it some brake, more than I did. And you got to not hit the wall. But you can kind of ride that corner out if you kind of, for me at least, I noticed if I delayed the turn in a little bit, you kind of get this, you kind of fall into the
Let's hustle, man. Get past him.
bottom of the corner.
Let's go to work now, buddy. Come on.
Okay, so we're going to start making a couple of moves if we can here. Hopefully we can.
Great, man.
Hopefully we can not wreck out any AI or not wreck ourselves on them or anything like that. But the pack is definitely thinned out a bit, so I'm going to start working my way through the people that I can. And maybe, I mean, it's not going to, I don't think it's going to be a respectable finish, but maybe it'll just be, I don't know, not dead last, which is what I'm okay with at Pocono, because I'm pretty sure I did that last time, with dead last at Pocono. But yeah, next week's Watkins Glen, and I cannot wait for that. That's my track. I love that track.
One up top.
That track is just so much fun to run. I don't know why. I mean,
Move down low.
it just must be that it's a road course. I'm not a huge fan of Sonoma. Not a huge fan of Sonoma road course, but I love Watkins Glen. Watkins Glen is just so much fun. So can't wait for next week. Yeah. I mean, it's racing. Some tracks some people get, some tracks some people don't. I don't know. It's just, it all depends on the driver and, you know, their personality and their style of driving. For me, for me, my style of driving doesn't really work with Pocono. I don't know why. Just doesn't. Oh, we got a little tiny bit of caliper damage on the front right up there. Nothing major. Barely enough to change that shade of green. So we'll just stick with it, and we'll just keep trying to hit our marks and keep trying to climb up a little bit in the ranks and not hit the wall. Which was bad.
Come on, let's do this now. It's time to go to work.
Not good.
First is in front by 8 seconds.
Well, that's good. Good for first. I'm in fucking 40th. About to get past. Yeah. Oh, I got more caliper damage. That's not good. That's really going to affect my turning. I will admit this setup is really good on corner 2. I like the way it feels on corner 2. The other setup I had It was not good for corner 2. And 3. Also, this setup feels good for 3, even with that caliper damage. I mean, it pushes a little bit more, but it feels good when the car's 100%.
Halfway home, buddy.
The problem, it's just me. I don't think it's the car. I think it's just me. I just have issues with this first corner. I don't know why. It's like I'm not giving it enough brake, or I'm giving it too much brake. It's just I just can't bring the car down.
There's a 9-second gap to the leader.
I don't know, and I can't really gain on the people in front of me. On the first corner, at least. I mean, I can try through the next couple corners, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm just shit at this track. That's all. I'm not trying to give you an excuse. I'm just a shit driver at this track. But yeah, I cannot wait for Watkins Glen. That's gonna be a good race. Ooh, there it is again. Fucking wall every time.
7 to go.
All right, we got 7 laps to go. Fuck, I seriously doubt that I'm gonna be able to catch any of those people up there. That was a better corner.
10 seconds ahead.
Better, not great, but better. 10 seconds ahead. Bush. I wonder if that's Kurt Busch. That was Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch is leading up there in the front. Oh, okay. Ooh. This car's starting to push a little bit more, but that, again, that's probably my caliper damage. That's really fucking me over.
Clear on the inside. Closing on the bottom.
Yeah, I had to...
Trying to get to your corner.
Had to slow up there. I couldn't. If I kept going, I would have smacked right into the wall. So I am just not. I'm not a Pocono person. I'm not a. I know Jeff likes Pocono. Ooh, God, I didn't even see.
Inside's clear.
What a shitty spotter. Inside's clear. Thanks. How about you tell me that he was there? Maybe I wasn't listening, but I didn't even hear him say that he was there. It's just I'm just terrible. But yeah, I know Jeff likes Pocono. Personally, I could really do without Pocono. I mean, it's the tricky triangle for a reason, and I can't understand its mystery. Oh God. Oh, into the wall.
Well, that's one way to earn your stripes.
Don't worry, I earned my stripes already.
5 to go.
Earned a lot of them. All down the right side of my car. Oh, it's just the caliper's so bad. Oh man. I gotta stay with it though. I gotta keep it going. Keep it going good. Oh God. No, caliper, come on, you fuck. Oh. I probably should start downshifting in corners now, considering how shit my caliper is.
Come on, buddy, you've got to work for that money.
Oh, but look at that. I thought I was gonna hit the wall. I was about to say, even with downshifting, still hits the wall. Oh, I'm so bad. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, I called it. I knew this race was just going to do terrible before I started recording, and I knew it wasn't going to be any different. I mean, I did terrible in the practice races. Oh, that was actually a really nice corner. Took that one nice. I'm glad I nailed it in the lap, fucking 3 laps to go, dead last, 2 seconds behind the guy in 42nd. But yeah, no, even before I started recording, I knew that it wasn't going to be a good race. It wasn't a good time last time I was at Pocono, and it's not going to be whenever we're back at Pocono again. I can't do Pocono. Watkins Glen I can do. Pocono, no. Not doing it. So. Ooh. So yeah, we're just gonna sit in the back. I mean, I'm calling it now. We've gone ahead and got 43rd, so it's no biggie. That's what I was expecting. That's why I didn't even want to bother qualifying. I wasn't going to get a good position. I was going to get 30 something, and I was probably going to, you know, cause a wreck on lap 1, turn 1. I was going to Danica it. So I was like, you know what? I'll just start in the back and just be where I belong. And I know confidence is the key, but
That's it, little by little.
when it comes to Pocono, there's no confidence here. None. I just can't do it. Maybe next time I race at Pocono, I'll turn them down like 60%. Just be a bunch of toddlers driving against me. Maybe then I might be able to keep up. I don't know. It's just bad. So bad. Ooh, brake, you son of a bitch. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was close. Man, this caliper is just, it just pushes this car. I feel like I'm going super slow too. Oh, come on. It's not even nice. Well, last lap, we're gonna lose by a terrible amount. But yeah, as I said, next week is Watkins Glen. Definitely looking forward to doing that. I gotta find out who wins for this week first, because I pre-record these races. I gotta find out who wins at Pocono in IARL and in real life. And
Checkered flag.
and Kyle Busch won. Nice. So yeah, I'll find out who won. I'll use them, and I can guarantee you it'll be a better race than this, because I am actually good at Watkins Glen and I'm not good at Pocono. So there it is. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thumbs up for me doing the worst race that I've ever done, maybe.
Don't worry.
And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.